What do you want to call him? A genie in a lamp. This is one doing bibbity bobbity. Okay, if you think this is the one who's going to save you, you're going to see how you've been spreading. That's why you're doing pagan rituals and you don't even pay attention to those who are walking and doing Canaanite rituals themselves. Jesuits. You got Jesuits. You got a Jesuit out here talking about he's the Most High. Yeah, right. I don't think so. Multiple of them. All of them doing Jesuit stuff, and they talking about they the Most High. No. One even said, I reset the time already. Man, the time was reset before him. Even before he came, the time was reset. Watch what the Most High going to show you. He didn't reset nothing. It was already reset. Now you're going to be exposed. That the Most High already brought the day of rest. You just didn't pay attention. Those of us who try to say, I try to say back in it when it went from 90 to 2000 in the book I wrote. I'm like, hey, we in the wrong timeline. I've been trying to wake people up since 90s. Hey, something ain't right. Everybody keep trying to tell me I'm wrong. The Most High switched everything back years ago. Kimbangu said it. Toko said it. I already opened up Jerusalem in 1981. Everybody's being played, people. The Most High, they keep trying to reset with a liar. So you don't get your inheritance. You just now waking it up because the time of the Gentiles is fulfilled, the pagan worshipers. Okay? A materialistic person does not die because they were never living in order to die. These are all the people patting the pockets. They out here with the nice Benzos. Oh, look at my Mercedes. Look at my nice. You see all these pastors driving around in these nice cars. You see all these people. I got my house right here. All these NFL players. Oh, look at my big house. They're dead inside. All of them. All these people talking about, I seen people with nice watches and these talking about, I'm worshiping the Most High. They dead inside. This is why he said, do not put things in heaven that will be materialistic. That's why I fight it all the time. I'm like, nah, you either gonna be living or dead inside. You can't be both. One who trusts in the truth will live, and his danger of dying. The truth is not the sorcerer that keeps coming around talking about I'm the only guy, that multiplies himself in so many different forms. The truth is the Messiah who never turned his back on the Most High. He don't know you, you're not getting into the kingdom. The angels know. Hanoka, who was praying for the angels, you don't know him, you're not getting into the kingdom. This is what they wanted, people. They wanted you to detach yourself from the truth and believe the lies. And so then you got people who are prideful. They running around. Oh, that guy don't know what he's talking about. Look what he did in his life. The Most High said, I want you to point the finger and throw stones. Everybody who threw stones at me, watch. The Most High got you. Everybody who threw stones at me, my wife, or anybody out here that's trying to teach you, watch what's going to happen. Everybody out here throwing stones, thinking they know what's going on, the Most High got you. Yeah, ignore me. Keep throwing stones. Keep putting out all the stuff. The Most High forgave me of my iniquities, and you keep bringing them back up. Keep doing the witchcraft and the sorcery all you want. Watch what's about to happen. Keep hating on me. The Most High ready for it. Keep listening to people who think they know everything over in Africa. Oh, it had to be Africans. It had to be this. It had to be that. The Most High said, who says so? I didn't say that. When did I say that? Did I say it had to be somebody that had to come from the continent? Did I say it had to be this? It had to be that? I didn't say that. The Most High going to fool a lot of people about the fact that they say a lot of these elders over in the continent are putting up people who are kings and queens, and they are frauds. Watch. You can see a lot of people out here talking, saying a lot of things, but what are they? Empty vessels cannot bring truth. The Messiah is getting ready to embarrass the whole lot of this world. Even those that keep talking about, oh, I'm this, I'm that, they putting out all these pictures on Facebook, come follow this guy. The Messiah put it out there 2,000 years ago. He said, many will become saying that I am the Christ. Kimbongo never said he was the Christ. Toko never said he was the Christ. Nobody who followed him, I never said I was the Christ. Many people are deceived. But the point is, you walk in truth, they're going to hate you. Because to be Christ-like means you are going to be crucified over again and again in the flesh like him. By those who hate him. Let me say it again. You are going to be crucified over and over and over again in the flesh and humiliated. I had a brother telling me right now, I don't think this is the will of the Most High that I go through this. What are you talking about? These witches and warlocks are going to crucify you over and over again in the flesh and humiliate you and spit upon you in your spirit, and they're going to do the worst things to you. What did Hanoka say about people do sodomy? They do spiritual sodomy. They do they do everything they can to defile you. Watch what the Most High going to do about it. All praises. One quick excerpt from Thomas that everybody's getting incorrect about this so-called rapture. Yesue, Fuma Yusu said, Bilaka is the lion, which becomes a man when consumed by man, and curse is the man that the lion consumes, and the lion becomes man. Those are the two lions in the Lion King he's talking about. They put it right there. In Simba or Sokar, which they call him Scar. That's that scripture right there. The man is like a wise fisherman who cast his net into the sea and drew up from the sea full of small fish. Among them, the wise fisherman found a fine large fish. He threw all the small fish back into the sea and chose a large fish without difficulty, whoever has here. So that's why I said, you're supposed to be looking for that big fish and throw the little ones back. Why are you not doing that? People are going to find out why. Yeshua said, now the sword went out, took a handful of seeds and scattered them from some, fell on the road, and the birds ate them and gathered them up. Stay away from those people. Others fell on the rock, and the rock did not take root in the soil, and they did not produce ears. Those people exist too. And others fell on the thorns. They got choked in the seed, and the worms ate them. Yep, you got those people. And then others fell on the good soil and produced good fruit and bore 60 measure. You need to find those people. Those are the people you need to be following. They're not all the same. Yesue, I have cast fire upon the world, and see, I'm guarding it until it blazes. Yep, it's on fire now. Oh, it's on fire. You're going to see that there's many people doing it the wrong way. Yesue, the heaven will pass away, and the one above it will pass away. Oh, what about that? The dead are not alive, and the living will not die. The dead are not alive, and the living will not die. I had an argument with a pastor about this. I said, man, so many misunderstood this because they don't teach this scripture at all in church. The living never die means this soul cannot perish. You can come back many times and you won't die. In the days when you consume what is dead, you made it what is alive. When you come to the dwelling of light, what will you do? On the day when you were one, you become two. When you become two, what will you do? See, that's why we got to be careful when talking about dead and alive. The disciples, we know that you will depart from us. Who is be our leader? Whenever you hear, you are to go to Jacobo the righteous, which is James. You got a lot of James out here that are not righteous. Jacobo. For whose sake heaven and earth came into being. Oh. Jacobo the righteous is who the Most High made the heavens and the earth for. Who is that person? You're going to find this out. Everybody's getting played. Yesue, compare me to someone and tell me who am I like. Simon Kepa said, you are like the righteous Maliya Ma Kongo. Mateus said, you are like the wise philosopher. Thomas said, Master, my mouth. See, this is how he's speaking. He's talking about himself right now. Thomas said to him, Master, my mouth is wholly incapable of saying whom you are like. He said, I am not your master. Because you have drunk, you have become intoxicated from the bubbling spring, which I have measured out. He took out with Jew, he said, when Thomas returned to his company, he said, what does it say to you? He said, if you tell one of the things that which you told me, you will pick up stones and throw at me. A fire will come out of the stones and burn you up. What did Jesus say? I am not your master. What does he mean? Oh, so many about to find out how the Infumu works. What does he mean by that? This is why, you see how he just mentioned about stones? So many people about to get stoned by the Most High, it's not even funny. Yeshua said, if you fast, you will give rise to sin for yourselves, and if you pray, you will be condemned. If you give alms, you will do harm to your spirits. Hey, that's why many people are getting themselves damaged, and because they fasted, and this is why they took out the apocalypse of Eliah, because even it says, if you fast and make the angels angry, you harm your own soul. When you go into any land and walk among the districts, if they receive you, eat what they will set before you, and heal the sick among them. For what goes into your mouth will not defile you, but that which issues from your mouth, it is that which will defile you. But look what everybody did now. They're eating a lot of garbage. The problem is, you will see what's going on. You will pray over it and it will be cleansed. You can remove the spirits on it. You don't know how to do it. That's what people are getting jacked up with. Yesue, when you seek the one that was not born of woman, prostrate yourself on your faces and worship him. That one is your father. That's what he means when he says, I am not your master. You are supposed to be what? Prostrated before the one who was not born of woman. You got everybody out here talking about the divine feminine that came from a woman. The Most High didn't come. That's why they know the song of Abana. They said, having no mother or father, righteous over me. Okay? The sorcerer has got everybody worshiping the creation and not the creator. Do you want to know how many stones are coming? I can't even count them. So many, it's not even funny. The master is the Most High. He owns the vineyard. The Messiah even said, I am only here as a servant. He said, it's not even my time to rule. I will come back, and when it is my time to rule, I will purge the temple. He said that. He said, I already know what's going to happen. I will remove all unrighteous seeds from my temple. You keep thinking that the Most High chose everybody. I'm telling you, come out of her, my people. Come out of her literally means get away from the people who are teaching you a pagan God. You don't do it, I can't help you. This is the warning I'm giving out right now. It doesn't matter what color he is. It doesn't matter who he says he is. The master is coming. The Most High is coming, and he is going to expose everybody that is teaching the imposter lying. That's why you got a pope named Leo. That dude is fake. The Most High don't even see that guy. You got imams, priests praying at walls, swinging chickens and stuff. The Most High don't see that. You got people walking around a stone in Mecca. He don't see that. Nope. You got people calling Toko and Kimbangu the Messiah. Nope, they never said that. They never said that. And the king that was coming to teach was going to be the one who was never a hypocrite. Yes. Watch what's going to happen, people. We haven't even got there yet. But you got everybody now calling themselves the city of David, and the city of David hasn't even showed up. You're going to be embarrassed. Because to get the kingdom means you teach the children to walk in a non-hypocritical way. And you don't elevate yourself ever above the one who never was not a hypocrite. And you don't ever believe somebody who's calling about, oh, he's coming to unite the Bantus. The person who's going to unite the Bantus is not even here yet. Well, actually, he's here, but he hasn't manifested. Watch. Everybody's getting played by the sorcerer. Everybody's getting played by the sorcerer. You are praying to a hypocrite, thinking that he's going to save you, and he can't do it himself. All praises. Jolokwingi Sambalolo in Awezi Yabe Kongo Kutwala. And like I said, I will hopefully get this thing rectified. I already know what they're trying to do. They don't want the truth to come out. They don't want the truth to come out. Get away from people wearing long robes. Get away from people teaching you that the Messiah is the master. He says, I am not your master. That's why he said, who is my mother? Who is my brother? Those who do the will of my Father are my mother and my brother. It's not his will be done. It's the Father's will be done, people. And you calling the Father Baal right now. Even the Tokwis, the Kimbanguis, they are celebrating pagan holidays. Because they got sorcerers in this place. Even the churches, everybody is participating in pagan holidays. Oh, it's for the kids. And you're passing them through the fire of MOLOCH. You are not getting the kingdom doing that. The Most High knows who would have never done it if they would have been taught the right way. I love the fact that one of the rappers finally came out and spoke out about how we've been played. That brother, I know they wanted to cancel him. No black person has ever known the truth from people who are meant to teach lies. You got that right. You were never introduced to it. No, you were not. If it was going to make us better than the nations, you will never be introduced to it, because you're going to see now everybody's been scammed and you're being hustled. Churches, temples, imams, Muslims. It doesn't matter what you call yourself. The Most High didn't create it. It was in Zilla Congo Abantwe from the beginning, and it's been in Zilla Congo Abantwe to this day. It's been Congo in Totala from the beginning, and it's been Congo in Totala now, and you got a lot of people that's been set up by secret societies to take you to the hypocrite Messiah, black, white, Asian, Hispanic. It don't matter what he looked like. It's the same guy. Abracadabra, the stupid rabbit. Yeah, Bad Bunny. You keep following Bad Bunny God. Bad Bunny God got everybody out here Lulu in the head. Mad cow disease. Jumping up and down, hallelujah, praying over blankets. They putting spirits on you. I told people, man, be careful who's touching you. They are not clean on the inside. If they're not clean on the inside, don't let them touch you. You got people they claiming to be clean on the inside. They are not clean on the inside. And they touching you. Nah. Everybody about to find out what's about to happen now. The one who's clean on the inside, he about to fix all of this. Watch. All praises. Zolo Kwengi Sambololo. And Wezi Yabe Kongo Kutwala Ingita.